I just showed you a clip of this impact wrench. I'm the only person on the internet that showed any information or videos of this impact wrench. It's the Steelman Pro impact wrench. I think this is that's the model number. It's a good old school impact wrench. 3/4 drive. Here's the settings. I guess this is the forward here, because you got 3 settings, and then that's reverse. You got some weight on it. The trigger. Now on my 3/4 and 1 inch drive impact wrenches, I always use half inch, 3/8 body. That way you get maximum airflow. Thing weighs about 10 pounds. Old school, really cheap 3/4 impact wrench. Now I'm gonna cut to a couple of clips. Now, I'm very excited. For the past couple of months, I've been releasing videos on my Lego trucks. But now, I'm finna start showing my top of the line models. And actually, I posted a video on a black cab over and a white and red cab over, which are those are 2 of my top of the line models. But these models I'm getting ready to show you are more on the extreme end. They have features and techniques that nobody has done. Now this here is my 1995 extended hood Lego truck with a custom candy apple paint job. So I want to say it's the first Lego vehicle with a candy apple paint job, real automotive paint. And also I want to say that it's the oldest extended hood truck and possibly the first. Now you might say, well, how can I verify my claims? This truck was built 10 years before YouTube came out. Of course, there wasn't no social media. Well, I'm just going to put it out there. And if somebody has something older, maybe they could make a video and show it. But this truck has it has a candy apple paint job. Let me see, can I show up under it? Okay. $95 percent of this truck has been painted. And show some of the features. Do that right there. Like I said, nobody's done this from what I've seen on the internet. Look at the luggage compartment. And also, this truck here was the first truck. You can see in the door. I had to get it down off the. Get it down. Get the phone down off. Okay. This truck here was the first truck I did full vinyl in the door. Full vinyl. See, I get the light a little closer. That light ain't working. Got full vinyl on the door. See, look at that. Okay, let me see how we're gonna do this. Okay, I'm gonna open the hood. Look at that engine. Okay, let me I'm having a hard time getting coordinated. Let me see. Okay. Got your on the back here you got your step here. You got your grab handle. I already showed that. Painted fuel tanks. And also look at the look at these. Look at that. Let's get the light on it. Okay. Look at that. Okay, close the door. Look at that. Got that up there. Got the mud flap right there. Got the exhaust. And show the other side. Look at that detailed engine. And you see that 500, which represents 500 horse. Well, actually, those were stickers that came with some VCR tapes. You can see the exhaust and all the little detail. And close the hood. Open this door here. You can see, like I said, the truck's painted. See, look up there. Look up there, painted. Also, I forgot to show, the truck has a drop sun visor. It has 4 horns. It has the dual antennas. This is the first truck I did the 4 horns on. And in the next couple of clips, you're gonna see the second Lego truck with a candy apple paint job. But yeah, look at it. See, I even painted the differential was painted. Look at the detail. See the airbags, differential, brake lights. So now, I'm gonna cut to a clip. Broke down on the side of the road. I need a tow truck. the way. Now this video wouldn't be complete if I didn't pay homage to this truck here that was made in the mid 80s. You can see a lot of similarities because really they're the same vehicle. But like I said, with this truck here, I had the idea, floating around in my head for a couple of years before I built it. So what I wanted to do is I looked at this truck here, and I guess in the mid 90s, I redesigned my hood. As you can see, they're kind of identical, but they aren't. So I wanted to redesign the hood, give it a more bolder, more updated look. And plus, it's extended. So the BBC on this truck here, between the hood and the cab, is about 1 inch longer than this truck here. But I wanted to kind of show that. You got to give him all the credit, because without this truck here, this truck wouldn't exist. Now I'm going to cut to a clip and I'll come back. Lego truck at sunrise. Lego truck at sunrise. Now I want to talk about the development of my Lego trucks, which really started in the mid 80s. This book here is one of the books that I drew inspiration from. You can see it says Rockwell. Now the company is called Rotor. That happened about the name change happened about 20 years ago. Probably longer than that. I don't know if they got bought. I think they did get bought out and the name got changed. But originally the company was Rockwell. Or Timken Rockwell. Old school names. But check out the date on this brochure. As you can see, this is one of the books I drew inspiration from in the 80s when I was developing my Lego trucks. You see this differential right here? You see how that through shaft, this shaft here goes through this. You got a bunch of gears that power power down there, but this goes through there and hits that and it powers that back differential. Well, let me show you on my Lego trucks what I did. Take this phone off. You can see right here, you can see the through shaft. See, I wanted that angle. So I wanted to look like if you go to a real truck, you look at it, the through shaft was on that angle. And so I wanted the look of a differential. You can see the differential right in here. And also back in the 80s, I used to put gears inside their front differential, but I kind of got away from that. The gears wasn't kind of flimsy. But put this back on there. So I developed that differential, but then I had to figure out how to get it to work like a real air ride suspension. So you can. Because like I said many times, there was no YouTube. So it wasn't like a standard pattern that I can follow. And I kind of noticed, guys that, the guys building the big Technique trucks, I kind of noticed them doing that. They kind of follow a certain pattern. Actually, a lot of guys, from the minifig scale trucks up to the Technique trucks, like you got the minifig scale vehicles, the trucks. It look like those guys, they kind of follow the same pattern on how they, so it's like a standard way to, people build their trucks. But back in the 80s, I had to create my own standard and follow my own standard. Because I couldn't draw inspiration from nobody else. There was no way for me to know what other people were doing. But, you know, I had two different types of suspensions. I had this air ride style suspension. And so I pull out my heavy haul tractor again. Even though the differential is a different design. But it was a different design. This heavy haul tractor has one of the versions of the walking beam suspensions that I created, and also in the mid '90s I created a different walking beam suspension. So you see, I got a walking beam suspension right there. This got an air ride style suspension. Now I'm going to cut to a couple of clips. On the road again. That 95 looking good with the brand new trailer. That trailer's gonna, the video for the trailer is gonna come out in a couple of weeks. Ain't nobody beating my dimensions. Nobody got Lego trucks look this good. That's right, I'm beating on my chest now. On the road again. All right, in the middle of me trying to make the video on my Lego truck, this came up here. Originally, my channel wasn't intended to be Legos. It just kind of turned into that. But it's really intended for it to be towards working on real vehicles. But this snowblower is called a yard machine by MTD. It has an issue with the blade not turning, so I think it has something to do. I'm thinking I point with this this mechanism here, this shaft here. So it's like we're gonna have to come over here and take off this cover and look, can we figure out what's going on with the shaft. Let's see. I might include this too, so what the heck, you know, got nothing to lose at this point. I do to take this cover off. Take that bolt off, and there's another bolt on the other side here. Another bolt on the side. Yeah, see, that's the brand name, the model name, whatever. Yeah, I think I'm gonna include some of this footage into my. Yeah, see what's going on with this belt here. Set it to the side. I'll put the other bolt in. Okay. I'll down on the floor. Okay. Let's see what's going on with it. Okay, I'm going to take that off, but I didn't bring any. Let me see. Gotta take off this okay, it's bigger than that. Let me see. try 12. We might take the so put that there. Let me see. Maybe it's 11 millimeters. Try 11. Pressure probably. Should have brought a wrench with me. All right, I'll take these bolts out here. Turn on my hand now. Go. Flow over here. Move over to this one right here. Get that one. Get my ratchet. Yeah, I think I'm gonna include some of this into the Lego video. Okay. I should have brought a set of wrenches with me, but I gotta figure out why it ain't working. So I'm gonna stop it here because I got low memory. I'm gonna start it back when I get this I guess this is a shield off. All right, just getting I'm sure getting out some of them bolts there. You can just turn this like that and get out some of these bolts here. I should have brought, like I said, I should have brought a wrench set. That on there. Okay. And they also got these little things there, those little, I guess these are spacers or something. Okay, get this one over here. Okay. that off. Put that to the side. And everything. Okay, put this off here. And I gotta look and see why that's not engaging. It could be rusted up in there. I'm thinking I get it. There's a certain way you gotta store this thing. I'm thinking I get it. Is it because of the belt shot? Okay, that's turning. Okay. Okay, so I guess this here. Okay, so I got three. Could just need some oil. I need some lubrication. That's turning. Let me see if I can get it cranked here. It's a certain way you have to do it. Okay, like I gotta. Let's see, do I got it on? Make sure I got it. Yeah, that's okay. Make sure I got it on. I know what I'm doing. Okay. So it's the issue with this belt here. So now I gotta figure that out. Okay, I'm gonna start the video back up in a little bit. Okay, it looks like part of the problem is it looks like this is the adjustment sleeve for the tension on the belt. So I'm just turning that. Turn it all the way, and we're gonna see what happened. Okay, let's put it back over here, and do it now. Let's see what we got. Okay, turn that. Okay. should have brought some pliers with me to hold down that lever. So I'm going to stop the video and watch it and see what's going on. But I think I might got it. Might have put a new belt on there. Okay, these are like the little guide things. So I guess they fit in here, that little groove. And you gotta kind of line them up with these bolt holes. So I'm gonna go ahead and do one. I'm gonna kind of got limited memory space. So just kind of put that on there like that. Ooh, make sure they line up real good. And put the bolt in here like that. Put the bolt in there like that, and get the oh shoot. So what happened? Looked like the belt was out of adjustment on this. So all right, let's see what happens here. You got to turn this, and you got to pull it. Okay, just knocked it on out. All right, this is a day later from when I first started the video, and then I stopped the video to go work on the snowblower. You know, when I started this channel in June of 2024, it was just supposed to be a channel just on working on real stuff. But I guess when I made that first video of that dump truck, I guess this channel kind of turned into a mostly Lego channel. But I do have some real automotive and truck stuff coming up. But anyway, I want to show that with this particular hood, I did it 3 times. Of course, we know this is a 95. And this truck here is a 95. And this truck here is a 99. This is the last truck I built. And also, you can see I had 2 different hood limbs. And back then, I had an idea to make a short hood, a stubby hood version, but it never came about. But this is extra long hood, and this is regular hood. You know, and also, both of these trucks have cab suspension. Now, the black truck was the first truck I actually built a truck with it as part of the design. Or it was the first truck I built with cab suspension. And when I make a video on that, I will go into more detail about the cab suspension. Because I got a total of 4 trucks with cab suspension. Actually, I kind of remember, I think when I was building this green truck here, I think I kind of thought about doing it with with that. But with it being a sleeper box and cab, I decided not to go with it, because this truck here has what you call an integrated cab sleeper, where the cab and the sleeper is one piece. Well, this has got a cab and a sleeper box, which you will see in the next clip. And also, I got that heavy haul tractor in the background, mid-80s truck, because without that truck, these three trucks wouldn't exist. So I'm finna cut to a clip, and I'll be right back. Yeah, boy, 95's in the house. 95's in the house. Look how pretty that truck is. Nighttime. Nighttime. All right, I'm finna do the best to show the inside of the truck as best I can. And also you can see the frame's been painted except for a few blocks. So yeah, I'm finna show the inside of this truck. You know, with the frame being painted, that's another reason why I can't just release digital instructions, because you would have to have the technique to not only paint the blocks, but then also paint them in a way where they still function as regular Lego. It's a technique you gotta have. I admit, I kind of lost the technique a little bit. It's slowly coming back. But it's just more to it than just clicking these together. But like I said, these are pretty complex little trucks for their time. And actually, they're still pretty complex compared to a lot of stuff I see in current times. But anyway, I'm finna show the inside as best I can. I can't just peel the roof off. As you can see in there. Get a better view of it, and you can see in here. See in there. See, this cab is the heavy haul tractor. It's a slightly different cab. I mean, it's the same cab, but it's a modified version of that cab, because you can see. I don't know if you could see it in the video. You can see it right here. It's a space in here, because these seats are actually is done for that reason, because the seats can recline. You got reclining seats. It can recline. You got that amount of space right there, so this truck has reclining seats. And also, you can see here it has vinyl floor. So it's the first Lego vehicle with vinyl floor, and that red truck is the second. So yes, it's got that space. The cabs. When I designed this truck, I wanted the cab is taller and it's deeper, so it has a little bit more headroom, and it has seats that can recline, like right there. They can recline. And let me see if I can kind of give you a better idea what I'm talking about with the heavy haul tractor, since I still got it up here. You know, the original truck here. If you can see it. Get the camera. As you can see the seat is right up against the wall. So with this truck here, I kind of I gave it more room, because you see right here, you can see the cab. You can see the cab's longer and it's taller. So now I'm finna getting uncoordinated here. Don't follow me. Okay. Now I'm finna show some guys Better coordinated than me, but I'm working on it. They've been doing Lego videos longer than me, so they kind of perfected the technique. Now I'm finna show, let me show the sleeper. It's inside of the sleeper. Put that there. Okay, perfect. You can see the table in there. We got a clock. We got real sheet on the bed. You can see the shelf system with the lights, and also you can see originally there were white blocks. You can see under there it was white blocks. You know, so that's the sleeper. You know, vinyl floor in the sleeper, and we got well, I got vinyl floor in the cab. So there you go. I'm cut to a clip and be right back. All right, I'm going ahead and wrap this video up. That's a brand new trailer that it was finished a couple of months ago. As I'm doing this video, I don't have any videos on that trailer, so I'm going to drop one in probably in a couple of days, maybe later on this day. I don't know. But yeah, there it goes, 1995. Now, like I said, I said I was going to show you things nobody's done with Legos before, and I think I delivered, and I think it can be backed up if you do a search on Lego semi-trucks. If you see anybody that has a Lego truck with a candy apple paint job, vinyl floor, vinyl seats, real sheet on the bed, air ride, simulated air ride suspension, any of those features. If you go look at any other Lego trucks, do they have those features? Now, like I said in previous videos, you know, for us the remote control stuff, that didn't really we didn't have any of that. And now we did have some with the cord. We had some of that stuff back in the 90s. Actually, I think I'm going to show it, so give people an idea of what we had back in the 90s, and I'll talk a little bit about that before I end this video. All right, I thought I had that stuff found, but I gotta go look for the remote control motors that we had in the 90s. But when I make my next video, I'll go into those and I have them shown. I'll be more prepared, because that was just kind of an idea. I just kind of came to my head when I did the last video clip. Anyway, I'm finna end this. You know, I challenge anybody. Do they have a Lego truck that look better than this? That look real like this? I put the challenge out there. You know, like I said, I created this this scale back in the 80s. You seen it with that mid 80s heavy haul tractor, and I continued it through the 90s, and now, nearly 40 years later, I'm still on that platform that I created as a child in the 80s. So yeah, so it's an old platform, but like I said in previous videos, I'm gonna show everybody the old technique is relevant. You know, like I said in the other video, I don't have the motors, and I'm not familiar with none of that stuff. I admit I'm not familiar with it, and I'm not going to get into it, because even now these are very expensive to build. You know, these trucks, you know, back in the 80s and 90s, they were a couple $100s to build, and they're still that now, because I've been building these trailers, and they've been kind of kicking my butt on the financial end. And you know, right now my channel's not really big enough for it to kind of pay off, I guess. And I can't really sell digital instruction for these, because some of the parts I'm using are obsolete. because like I said, it started in the 80s. You know, like the front axle on these trucks here. The front axle, well, Lego don't make that anymore. These wheels, Lego don't make those anymore. So if I went through the trouble to do digital instructions and you can't find wheels, well, that ain't gonna do any good. Now I do have a source. I found a source for these wheels. These, like I said in previous videos, these wheels went out of production. These wheels went out of production in 2006. That's almost 20 years ago. Lego stopped making these wheels. You know, YouTube was a year old when Lego stopped making those wheels. But anyway, I'm going to end this video, and I'll see you on the next video.